Welcome to Do It Like Danny. I got invited, and it was absolutely amazing. I live soft gay porn, so why would I want to watch it?
I live soft gay porn.
Lots of firsts tonight. I may not continue my pass.
Turning our backs on Disney, huh?
Hey everybody, I am back. And you may be elated or you may be deflated. But let me tell you, I was sick last week. I had a sinus infection and I still look terrible. Which is why I'm wearing this, Paris Hilton disguise. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Today's about experiences. And your experiences here on this earth. And my experiences as Do It Like Danny. Or doing it like Danny. Oh, so wrong with my tenses. You're probably wondering what the hell I'm wearing. And what I'm wearing is...
Geordie LaForge glasses from Star Trek?
No. These are from the Kings. So speaking of first-time experiences, right?
Okay.
So first-time experiences, I actually went to a hockey game.
No invite.
Well, no, listen, I got invited. And it was absolutely amazing. I've never been to a hockey game in my entire life.
Wow.
Yes, or as my sister Rachel said, I was looking for my heated rivalry. And I really was. It was very gay. Let me tell you something. Like, on a side note.
Hockey's gay.
It was pretty gay. Just when I thought, like, wrestling was gay, that's pretty gay, too.
Was it the fist fighting? Is it the tight pants? What is it?
No, there was just a lot of, homosexuals that were patrons. I think they, too, were looking for their heated rivalry, which is a very, very popular show on HBO. I haven't seen it yet, but I will see it eventually. I live soft gay porn, so why would I want to watch it?
I live soft gay porn.
I live it, and those are my experiences. So, first-time experiences. I've never in my entire life been, and a very good friend of mine invited me, and she had, listen, I didn't go as a regular person, right? Although, there's nothing against that, and I'm going to tell you why. So,
because you went as a straight person.
I tried to butch it up.
Butch it up.
I really did. I tried to butch it up, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" I still had the mustache. After I shaved it, though, as you can see, I look more like a thespian. I think I'm gonna have to bring it back because it feels weird. Like, it really show.
I hated it at first, and I keep looking at you, and I'm like, I hate it now.
It feels so weird because I feel like my upper lip is so thin. Like, I've lost weight, and like so is my upper lip.
I want it back. I want it back.
I kind of want it back too, right? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Let's cut the show. So, went to the Kings. They were playing, and my friend had VIP seats. We had a suite.
Oh, okay.
Right? Well, we were the only ones inside there.
Yeah.
I think the suite could fit like 12 people.
Yeah.
And there was like 10 of us, but it was great. It was a sponsored. Oh, actually, I have video. I'm going to look, this is the video, as you can see, and I'll do narrative now. As you walk in, you'll see the lovely spread of buffalo wings and nachos and Caesar salad and like little treats and fruit. It was delicious. Then all you could drink water, obviously all you could drink soda.
Yeah.
I don't really drink as much as I used to, so it wasn't a big deal for me for alcohol. And her also, she doesn't drink hardly ever, so it was actually really nice to go with someone and be like sober, and everybody else was sober too, because it's like the game was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we had VIP parking, which was like this special place, which, by the way, it brought me back to when I worked the Grammys, because it was the same loading dock area parking lot that we went into. And I was I've been here before. And so I knew where to go, and we got in and we were VIP, and we parked. And it was so VIP that like the concrete was glassy.
Oh, interesting.
It's like all smoothed out, right? Where you could rollerblade and it's
Yeah.
so super smooth. It wasn't like, we were not on regular concrete, just so you know. I don't even know why I said that, but it was amazing. So then we walked to the little VIP area, and as I showed you before, you saw the spread. We walked in, we were the first ones there, and other people started to filter in. One family brought their kids.
Okay.
It was a lot. I don't think they should have brought kids, personally. and I was actually really surprised because walking in, there were so many parents and had their kids with them.
Oh, yeah.
Like babies. And let's talk about the Kings fans.
Uh-oh.
So I feel
Doesn't sound
as
good.
if the Raiders people
Are better?
traded their jerseys and just rearranged the letter of Raiders and put Kings.
Really? Is it that bad? It's Raider Nation bad? Because Raider Nation's still bad. It followed that crew.
I mean, listen, I hate to be judgmental. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a little rough. R-U-F-F.
But
rough.
what's the clientele? Is it the same? Or
I
are they
think,
lighter on skin
honestly,
tone?
like, I'm going to get in big trouble for saying this, but I feel like the women there were very reminiscent of, like, New Hampshire.
Yeah, they're rowdy.
They're rowdy.
They're rowdy.
The women were rowdier than the men.
Yeah, hockey's a rowdy kind of
And
sport.
I was like, are they thespians? Right? Like, they're fellow heated rivalry friends.
what's the correlation there?
But it was like, and so it was so rough that here's a behind the scenes little secret, right? So when they were filming, people in the audience, they would scream and cheer and hoot and holler, right? However, what they were doing is they were inserting prettier people between those semis, right? And you
like
could
stock footage?
it was stock footage. And you could tell because all of a sudden it was like, yeah, right? I'm like, are those women? Oh my God, right? And then it went to like, and it's these beautiful girls, and they're like, I think their kings, their boobs are hanging out, and they're like, we're here, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, and nobody is cheering. Like, where are they? Where are they, right?
Yeah.
It happened quite a few times. So I caught that, of course, and I told my friend, I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. Watch it. They're going to do it again.
So you got that producer eye. Look at that.
Yeah.
Still
it was
there.
good. I will say this. They have, like, things going on throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
Like, it's, they dropped, the reason why I have those glasses, these are Anze Kopitar. So I guess, like, this is his last season.
Oh, okay.
Or his last game or something. So we got, like, a really cool little poster. I don't know if you can see that. And
You gonna frame that?
It's Kopitar, never. And it was Kopitar, and they were like, Kopitar, everyone's got a Kopitar jersey.
Wait, hold that back up.
What?
Kind of looks like Jurgen.
Does it? Oh my God. I wish you were gonna look like that.
Looks like
Shit,
Jurgen.
I'll be at hockey every night. So it was interesting because I really wasn't trying to say too much because I wanted to take it all in, right? As a first time experience, I just wanted to shut my mouth, shocker, and I wanted to, survey the land. I walked around, I loved the little suite. It was perfect, but I kind of was missing. I kind of wanted to be on the floor with the regular people.
The rowdy people after all that?
Well, no, because you know why? There was a lot of action. There was like the what is he, a wolf or a coyote? The King's mascot was running around the arena, and he was like doing tricks. He was giving people prizes. He was throwing popcorn on people. So I guess there's like a thing when they put the camera on you, like whatever you're holding, you have to down. Whether it's popcorn, people were doing French fries. Like little kids took soda and girls were doing Coke. So like it was really interactive. It was a lot of fun. And then he ran around with this big, huge bag of popcorn, and he would like walk by people. And then he would throw popcorn all over people. And so people were like, they were eating it up. They were loving it. They were like, torture us more. I was like, okay, like, let me go pay for a ticket and get popcorn dumped all over me.
So but that's the action you wanted to be in.
I did. And the reason why is I didn't know what the hell was going on, right? Yeah. I had to Google it.
It was your first time.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, people are number one, I wanted a hockey puck. Okay. I was like, I need to get a hockey. I almost got one, and I was like, nah, it's fine. I don't need any more shit. I don't have enough things as it is. And then number two, what was I gonna say? Oh. Whenever they're hitting the puck and they're going back and forth, they'll crash up against the plexiglass or whatever you call it, right?
Check.
Honestly, it was very Bravo. Like Bravo, like Kardashians. Like, like Bravo. Like, it was very dramatic.
Yeah.
Meaning, when they were skating, I'm like, they didn't really have to throw themselves that hard, right? It's almost like they were looking around and they're like, oh, gunk, 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 right?
It is a contact sport. They do get into fistfights.
I wish. I was waiting
They
for
didn't
it.
have one?
No. I was
Not
so
one?
mad. They went into overtime.
Wow.
And they lost, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But But I want to get a seat on that plexi.
Well, let's go then.
You want to go?
I'm down
I
to
will
go.
go again.
I'll go,
and I
yeah.
told my friend, I said, I will go again. I said, I know we came as VIP, but I would absolutely 1,000,000% go again because it was just like, and you know what I loved about it too? Maybe because I'm such a fat ass. And so for me, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, I'm all nice and cool. And I can move around and get excited and scream and yell. And like, you go to a baseball game and you're like, oh God, it's
hot
so
out
hot.
here.
What inning are we in? Oh my God, we're in like the 4th inning and it's midnight. And you're
So
like,
you like the
God, it's still
chaoticness
so
of
hot.
the-
And
of
then
the
the
hockey.
basketball, you're just like,
You know,
okay.
basketball is a very boring sport. I went
It's
one time
so
and I didn't like it.
boring.
Yeah. It was hard to pay attention to for me.
But
One time I went.
But it was extremely exciting as a first time experience.
Yeah.
To go and have that fun at the hockey game, and then I left with like little souvenirs, my little glasses, and then my little my poster. But people were crazy.
Oh yeah.
People were super crazy. Like I was really impressed at the level of like
Psychoticness.
camaraderie amongst the fans.
Yeah.
I was really surprised because they were all about it. And they were like screaming and hooting and hollering. And here's the crazy part. So we went to the Staples. It will always remain Staples in my mind.
What is it now? Crypto?
Whatever. Yeah, right. I refuse to say crypto. Pretty soon it's going to be, what's his name? And I would say 90% of the seats were filled.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a few sections here and there that were missing like, 5 or 6 seats, but all the way up to the nosebleeds. And then they had like really cool things, and maybe they do this in other sports, and I'm just not aware of
Well,
it.
like what specifically?
So like they play games on the Jumbotron screen, right?
Okay.
And you do the code, and you have to hit parachutes, and then like on a random moment, they're like, "Oh, you've released the parachutes." I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?" Right? And like I see up in the rafters all these crew guys running around. They're throwing these parachutes,
Okay.
and they're falling down. And they were of this guy. They were like little plushies of Kopitar.
Got it.
So people were losing their minds over these little plushies, and people were fighting each other for these damn things. I was like, it's probably like $11.99, and you're over here ready to rip someone's face off, and your child is right next to you.
Yeah.
So, but there was that, and then they had a live band. It was
Really?
like the Tonight Show. It really was really interesting. There was so much that was going on. In fact, even one of the guys from the Valley was there, and they said his name was Danny, but it was Jesse. And
Okay.
and I watched the Valley. I'll admit that.
I was just about to ask, what is that? And then I
Okay,
realized.
so the Valley, for those of you that don't know, the Valley is on Peacock. Peacock! And it used to be Vanderpump Rules'
Yikes.
previous cast, but because they're old now, I think they're like in their 30s, which is old.
That's old, apparently.
That's old, apparently. I mean, I must be ancient. So they gave them the same thing with the Shaws of Sunset.
Oh,
So
okay.
now they've moved into the Valley, and they're the Shaws of the Valley.
Wow.
So it's two different, shows, Shaws of the Valley, and then the Vanderpump Rules, the Valley.
I hate reality TV.
And they are all over Sherman Oaks. And now they've moved into Santa Clarita.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they're like really pumping up the Valley.
Well, you want to see some reality? Throw them a Pacoima. Let's see some real
thank you.
reality. Come
Go
on.
for fresh tortillas and Mexican bread.
Thank you. Some
okay?
pozole on the street, bro.
Come with me as we go get tortillas. They're amazing.
On Van Nuys
Yeah.
and Roscoe, bro. That'd be so fucking funny. Oh, my God.
They're asking the homeless to take their photos. They're like, excuse me, can you take our photos? Oh my God, we love this billboard. We're like, that's a Richie Valens poster. Oh my God. So, an amazing experience. Thank you to my friend Rosie. Thank you so much. An amazing, amazing, amazing experience. I was just floored. And then come to find out, my father was there. I don't know if he was there the same night.
Oh, okay.
But he posted photos. They were in the regular people section.
Yeah.
I was not. But I don't know if he went to the same game as I did. And
Well, did
going
he have
back,
glasses or the poster?
oh
That's
no,
how you would know.
I didn't see that. No, going back to, so I texted my sister Rachel. I was like, oh my God, I'm at a hockey game, and she's, oh my God, are you looking for your heated rivalry? And I was like, I never thought of that. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's the best thing ever. And so I was.
Okay.
I will say this: the app was extremely busy.
So your phone died?
I don't want to
seconds you were in
give
there?
coverage to an app that may eventually sponsor us because of my LGBTQ transgender mender things, okay? So, yeah. I was shocked at how many people were on the app at that particular game because it gives feet.
Yeah.
So they're in the building.
So they're right next to you in the
They're
fucking
pretty
restroom.
much, they're like,
By the time you realize he's already...
yeah, I didn't like going to prison again. So I was a good person.
One day we got to tell that Disney story.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, because
Pin that for everybody.
they'll revoke my pass. Oh my God.
We won't list.
No.
Defend
no,
you.
No.
Just tell that story.
No. So speaking of first-time experiences,
another one.
it's no longer about me. What did you do this past week that was your first-time experience?
Well, you were sick, so I had to figure out some things. So I threw myself into more work. I will say that things on the forefront of work are okay. So that's doing pretty well. I'm getting a little used to sales. I know I like the aspect of it. I just don't know if I like the fact that it's decks and shit that I find very, very boring. But I did notice that I do like to talk to some of these customers, and especially when you kind of can corral them to tell you what they want. Because some people will say, hey, come over, quote me, and then they throw the quote in a drawer and they don't look at it and they don't come back to it for a year.
And then they're at Costco trying to hunt you down.
Yeah. And then now it's like when you're able to kind of walk with the client and get them to be like, oh, yeah, maybe we are going to do this right now. And you're like, cool, I got a sale. So that's kind of fun. It's like a game. But what I did this weekend that you might find lame or dumb, because I don't go. I've never wanted to go. But I watched Coachella on YouTube from Friday to Sunday. I didn't watch like the whole thing. I didn't sit down, but I was revisiting some of it that was going on. And I got to say it looked pretty cool on YouTube, but I still don't have a drive to go.
What compelled you to like peruse?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe I just didn't have anything else to do. Maybe because it was going to rain this weekend, I thought. So I was like, maybe I'll just invest my time in this. But when I started watching some of it, because I like EDM music, and I didn't know how many EDM guests were going to be there this year, I just kind of stumbled onto that. And so that was really, really cool to watch.
Well, it started out mainly, Coachella was always like, not underdogs, but like people that you probably would never pay to go see as a whole, but they were all there. Like Armin van Buuren, like back in the day, right? All these amazing DJs were there. And back when I used to go to Coachella, when first of all it was $100.
What is it now? 6?
It's almost 8.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's 8 per ticket, and that's for a full 3 days, right? And it was amazing because you could bring in your backpack, you could bring in water, you could bring in chairs, you could bring in blankets. So what you could do is you could go and just veg out on the lawn and listen to your favorite DJ, and nobody bothered you. People could be dancing in the corner, or people could be like on ecstasy and tripping out and doing whatever,
Just
right?
having a good time, yeah.
Having a good time, but it was to me that was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Right? And then as it became more popular, then Dirty Madonna said, I'm going to go to Coachella.
It's always one, huh?
And I believe in my heart she ruined it because that was that the last year? No, that wasn't the last year that I went, but that was the last year that I went for a while.
Yeah.
Because it was too much. And I went with Philip, and there was too many people, and we were all slammed in this tent. She came in a helicopter. People were losing their mind. And up until that point, it was amazing until people started pushing forward.
Yeah.
And it was 100 and some degrees. You had to put your arms up because if you put your arms down, you were never able to get them out.
Yikes.
So I kind of I freaked out. I was like, if something goes south, I'm going to die.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
I literally, with another lady who was next to me, she was like, I can't do this. I go, I agree. I can't do this either. So I dropped down. On my hands and knees, and I crawled out of there.
Whoa.
I crawled to a tent pole.
Okay.
And I was able to stand there. And I didn't care. And I still watched Madonna, and it was great, and it was wonderful, but I didn't need to be, like... Right there in front. It was too much. So Philip was like, where are you going? I'm like, I had to get out of there. I said, I'm going to go back over farther once she's done.
Yeah.
And then, over the years, then Beyonce and all these other people began to headline. And, like... I don't know. Like, I would never go to a Tool concert, but I was able to see Tool.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was, and they were great.
Tool, yeah.
Yeah, like Scissor Sisters. Like, I would never go to a Scissor Sisters concert, but I went and I got to see them, right?
Yeah.
And then they started once it started to become a little bit more popular, and with the advent of oh my god influencers, then all the brands were like, oh my god,
we got to get on this,
because
yeah.
it's free coverage,
Yeah.
right? It's a drop in the bucket. You know, media purchases are $250,000 for just a 10-second commercial, right? And that's like the bottom of the barrel.
Yep.
But here is, you know, my boyfriend Hassan Piker,
Your favorite,
or somebody like him that has, you know, 3 million followers, and all they have to do is go, oh my god, I'm here at the whatever it is. There's chefs now, there's restaurants, there's pools.
Yep.
You can buy a $6,000 VIP pass that allows you for the weekend. You can't stay there, but you have access to showers, lockers, a pool, food. You know, somebody will come. I think even oh god, what's the name of that amazing sushi place? Oh my god, I can't remember. But but they have a restaurant. They took part of the building, and you can go eat there, which is like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And what an expensive experience,
yeah.
especially in this day and age when gas is like $1 million a gallon. Okay, so I'm choosing carefully what I go to and what I don't go to. And I know last year I actually went to go work Coachella, right?
How was that?
Oh, it was awful. It was absolutely awful. It was, oh my God, I will never do it again. Which is why when it came out again this year, I was like, nah. LA is going to be nice and calm and quiet, and it sure was.
Absolutely.
No complaints whatsoever. There were no owls in the streets.
Yep, no drama,
they were
no nothing.
all up at Coachella, you know, spending all their money and then going back home and living with their parents.
Yep.
Right? And meanwhile, we were here in Montecito enjoying the beautiful, luxurious sky. One side's blue, one side's gray.
I thought for sure, because you were kind of sick this weekend, that you would be inside watching Coachella. I don't know why. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to watch it. So then that means you didn't even see, like, and I don't like Justin Bieber, but I did watch it because I was interested. I'm never going to pay for it. So I was like, well, I'll just see what it was. His set was kind of sad. And there were moments where I was watching him, and people are saying he did it because I guess he doesn't own the rights to his original stuff when he was little.
Oh, I'm sure that happens with a lot of these little teen stars.
And so for him to be able to do that, he was searching the videos on YouTube, and then he was singing along with it. But as I'm watching that, it just looked like he was saying farewell. Like if it was his last tour, it just looked weird. It looked like he was reminiscing. And then he had this moment where he pulled up that video where he's talking to the paparazzis. Do you remember that? He's in the blue hoodie, and he's like yelling at them.
Was this when he was like going to church and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's literally watching that viral video of him where he's yelling at the paparazzi, and he's watching with the crowd, which I thought was weird. And then he found a video of himself when he was, because I believe he got a start on YouTube, right? Like that's how he was found. So he watched like one of his first videos, and it was almost like he was looking at himself like, fuck, if I knew what I know now, I probably wouldn't want to do this again. It was like really odd to me.
That's pretty deep for you to get that from a dirty YouTube stream.
You got to watch it. I would say you got to watch it. Maybe I thought too much into it, but yeah.
Were you?
I was a little.
Okay.
But it looked sad. I'm not the only one.
You and cousin Angelo.
We were watching it together.
Yeah.
So then you didn't even see her name's Carol G?
No.
I
I seen Carol G when she was in New York.
Oh, okay.
So listen, that's the funny part. Like all these people are like, oh my God, Carol G. Oh my God, Bad Bunny. I was going to Bad Bunny. Magali would take me when we would go to the Puerto Rican festivals.
When he was like nobody.
When they were nobodies.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of big in Puerto Rico, and so was Carol G. Like, she would perform all over.
Yeah.
And now, because they hit mainstream, everyone's like, oh my God, they're at Coachella. It's like, girl, I was watching them years ago.
Her set was crazy though. The whole entire stage setup. It was pretty cool. If you get a chance, I would be like watching, just check it out.
Google it.
Because it was a pretty good dance. Like, you know, the songs that they had, but it was huge. She had at least 200 performers on that stage, and I'm not even fucking around.
She
with
pulled
you.
like a Beyonce.
Oh, dude. First of all, she showed up 20 minutes late, and I thought she did that on purpose because when they came out swinging hard.
I mean, nothing ever really starts on time.
Well, she was really late. Everybody was saying she canceled. That's why I was like, oh, he's probably going to watch this. Some drama there, but it was pretty good.
No, so the major thing that I heard was that there were a lot of influencers that had booked hotels, they booked Airbnbs and blah, 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 and this and the third. And when they got to Coachella, their tickets were fake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
there was what you get.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah.
Because they bought them off of resellers. So there's a big scandal with that going on. So I was curious to hear if there was going to be grumblings from weekend one, because usually when the people are like, it's not worth it, gas is expensive, I'm not going to drive all the way out there, right? They begin to cancel, and then they sell their Airbnb and they sell their tickets for weekend number 2, and they don't go, right?
Yeah.
And so you have Coachella this weekend, next weekend, and then you have a Stagecoach, which is the country version of it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they use the same grounds for all of it, but it's just it's too much.
Yeah.
I mean, even the locals that live there are like, we go out of town.
We hate it. Yeah.
We hate it, and I don't blame them.
I don't
because
either.
Even for me last year when I was driving as a Uber person, it was taking me like 15 minutes to get to the person's house, and then because they were Airbnb-ing, a lot of those homes are in gated communities.
Yeah.
It's not like here where it's residential and you can just drive up on down the street.
Yep.
You have to go to the gate. You have to wait for someone to let you in. It was too much.
Yeah.
There's too many variables, and then everybody that I picked up, they all had alcohol.
I see. There's too many VIPs there.
And then they're like, "Oh my God, we can't drink. We drink in every Uber." I'm like, "You can't. I'm so sorry." Like I was mimicking them, right?
That's so good.
I did because I was over it at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, and then even luckily because Art and Zach were the ones that said,
Oh,
"Here,
yeah,
you can
for
stay
last year.
here.
Now I remember.
Just take us, no problem." That worked out perfectly. I didn't even drive the last day. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it because I even got seat covers and people were still disgusting. Oh my God. I've never smelled boys like that. Like honestly, like, gays are like, "Oh, hey girl, I love an armpit," right? It's like a fetish here, a fetish there.
I've never heard that, but all right.
But let me tell you, these people stunk.
Oh, yeah.
And they were muddy and they you could smell the alcohol and just bad decisions. And I love my car. Like, she's amazing and beautiful and wonderful. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to put her through any more of that. And I'm glad that I bought car seat covers, because if I had not, I probably would have murdered some people.
So this is your life experience right here.
Yeah.
You just hated Coachella.
It was my first time at Coachella at driving, and people say, "Oh, you're gonna make so much money." No.
You're like, nah, I'm not.
It wasn't worth the level of arrogant people that go when they get in the car and they're like,
Well, because everybody's about me in this country. You know that.
yeah, but it's like some of them were so, and it's like, you really should not be wearing that, and you really should have put different makeup, and you shouldn't be crying.
But we don't judge here.
Yeah, we never judge. We never judge. Not when we're here in beautiful Montecito. I know. I went on a judgy rant.
I'm glad I saved you from that.
Thank
We
you
would've been
so
here
much.
Another 30 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. First time for everything. First
Everybody,
times,
yeah.
right? First time. So, going back to first times, your Coachella listening experience.
Yeah.
That's great. As the kids say nowadays, I love that for you.
Listen, I'm never going to buy a ticket. I'm never going to want to go. Last year, there was an artist that was there that was like, oh, I thought about it, but it's too much. There's too many fucking people. You know what I kind of think is cool, though, is that there's multiple stages. And I like that idea.
Yeah.
And I've been to concerts like that. I did that in my 20s, but it's like, for this, way too much.
But back in the day, it was multiple stages,
Yeah.
and you could walk to each
Yep,
one.
yep.
You didn't have to plan. There's so many people now. You're like, oh, I have to be at the Lady Gaga tent by 9. It's 6. I better start making my way over there now.
Yeah.
Because it takes so long for you to get to point A to point B.
Yep.
And then they've got, like I said, restaurants, and they've got, the infamous Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's not leaning, but it's a tower.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
have to walk through because it's rainbow and air conditioned, right? It's like, ooh, there's a Ferris wheel. There's the Electric Daisy Carnival after.
Yeah.
Like, there's just too much. It's lost the luster of going and watching.
And enjoying the music.
Correct.
Yeah.
And just enjoying the music. That's the whole. That was the whole purpose to begin with, was to go and enjoy the music.
Yep.
But now it's a fashion show. They even made up a dress code for it. It's boho chic. Okay.
The fuck does that mean?
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to Google that, put it on the screen.
Yeah, boho chic. It's like a crocheted, knitted thing. It's just, and everybody's like, oh my God, and it's too much.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I get it. God bless everyone that's made money off of it, but that's exactly where we are now.
Yeah.
Now it's all about making money. It's no longer about the music. And I read an article, which was I'm going to bring this up also, is I read an article that said music festivals are no longer lucrative.
Oh, interesting.
You could throw a music carnival, but it's going to take you 4 or 5 years and before you begin to see some sort of return on it, because brand talent want to be paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And that was the thing about Coachella. It was not about the money. It was about performers coming and performing for the throngs of fans. Now, these people aren't fans. They go.
It's just a thing to do.
And you don't even hear them clapping or screaming. Nothing. Because why? Everybody's doing this.
Yeah.
Everybody's recording it, and they've lost that, like, oh, my God, let's dance. Oh, let's sing. Let's clap. Let's do something.
Yeah.
I mean, you go now, and on a side note, you go now to concerts where you stand up to dance, and people behind you are like, can you sit down? Can you sit down? It's like, you're at a concert.
Stand up.
You're supposed to stand up.
Yeah.
You're supposed to dance. You're supposed to be interactive.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be a part of that present moment.
Correct.
You don't sit on your fucking ass and you're like, you know what I mean? Like but that's where we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways, let me get off my soapbox for a second.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about this
Well,
week?
yeah. Well, so more firsts,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
We have more firsts. I'm no longer a virgin. No, I'm just kidding.
Yours was Jared. We got that.
So here's a list. Here's another first. So I come with me. I went with Darnella to Disneyland.
That was your first time?
Our first time going to Disneyland together.
All the years you guys known each other, all the years you've had a pass, you barely went to Disneyland.
Well, we may have been like there at different times,
But not
we
together.
actually planned the trip. We had this trip planned for
Wow.
like 2 months. We got matching outfits.
No, you didn't.
We sure did.
No, you didn't.
I was
Like
straight.
tourists?
I was straight for a moment.
My straight friend Danny.
My good friend Darnella got us these amazing cats.
Actually, that is a pretty cool hat. I do
And
like that.
it's a homosexual. It's a homosexual.
It's pretty clean.
It's a Mickey Rambo, and it says "Lurv, everybody." No judgment.
And
Love.
you like your little trucker hats too, huh?
I do love the trucker hats, right? And Darnell is all about hats, right?
yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. I absolutely love this. This is amazing. So then she chose the shirts.
Yeah.
And everything matched, right? And then we had to find matching shorts. We had to find, although we didn't match our tennis shoes, but that's okay. But I have lots of photos. We'll show you all the photos as I'm talking.
Oh God, I'm sure there's
we'll
so
play
many
the photos.
photos.
Lots of photos.
I'm sure there's a picture at every other stop.
There. Well, I wanted to take more photos, but we really didn't. I think I was getting on her nerves.
Oh, so you were the one.
Well, no, because I think she was so like listen, in my old age, I no longer am a planner like that.
Yeah.
And God bless, I love you, Darnella, but she is running the Disney experience as if we're at a restaurant.
Yeah, you got to seat them.
And we have
Get in.
Yeah, and then is everybody in uniform? Okay,
you
we're gonna
clean table
have
9?
we're having a staff alignment meeting right now, right? And everybody has to be involved.
She's regimented.
And she's this, yes, and she doesn't. There's no flexibility.
Yeah.
So perfect example, and she knew I was going to tell this story. So I've got I had made chorizo and egg burritos with potato, right? Fresh tortillas from Korea's. And I had made all this food because Disney, although is a wonderful place to visit, their food is terrible. And if anybody ever tells you differently, they are either they have no taste buds, or they're blind or deaf, or they just don't know what the hell's going on, right?
Like everything they have?
Honestly.
Okay.
Back in the day, the food used to be so good, but, even like the fried chicken from the fried chicken place, like it's on Ozempic now.
Yeah,
From
it is smaller.
From what they used to
It is
give you
smaller.
versus now, I'm
Yeah.
like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, is it homegrown?
Yeah.
Is it like in some lab somewhere? Right? Because the breast used to be so juicy and
Huge,
sucking
yeah.
and huge. And now it fits in a small plate. Before you used to get silverware, and now they give you plasticware.
Yeah,
So there's all the different, and you can't find a salad. And it was a hot day, so the last thing you want to do is go eat a corn dog or something that's like.
I'll eat a corn dog.
I know, but it's just deep fried. Like it's listen.
It's my favorite thing
Hello,
to hear.
diabetes.
I probably got it.
I know. I don't. We're trying not to make the diabetes worse. And so I made the burritos.
Yeah.
And now it's like my signature. And then I wrap them perfectly so that they're warm and all this good stuff, right? And what's it say? Oh, and then I also made us a lunch.
Okay.
So I froze some water so that everything would be perfect, and I made a tomato, basil, balsamic, olive oil, mozzarella mixture.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then I did like little focaccia bread, and then I did prosciutto, and
you
I
brought
had
a lot.
Oh, I did. I brought a lot. It was amazing, right? It was very good food, and then I brought like truffle chips. I did this
Okay.
whole Italian feast.
How come we didn't do that when we went to Gay Day?
I got caught up. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it this year. Maybe I'll do it this year. I don't know. We'll see.
I had to call him out. I was
Yeah.
like, I want some of that.
Well, but I don't know because at gay night they actually have like new food.
Yeah, well, that
right?
also too, like, really, we're only there for a couple hours. It's not a full day.
That's true. It's not a full day, and this is a full day, and because food's also expensive. Like
Yeah.
that corn dog is like $18.
Yeah, it's
and then
pretty
once
wild.
you eat it, you're like, I could have made this myself. And I think me being a classically trained chef, whenever I taste food, I'm just like, God, I could have easily have made that.
Made it better,
And
yeah.
if not better, right?
Yeah.
And so then, of course, obviously, I brought all this. So I brought snacks. I brought like beef jerky. I brought fruit. I brought everything. And when we were walking in, I mean, we hadn't even gotten out of the vehicle, and already she was like, where are we getting a locker? And I'm like,
Calm down.
let's calm down. Taking the experience. But I think she took that as I was being difficult.
But she put you in timeout or what?
She just kind of got a little quiet, and I was like, "It's gonna be fine. Let's take a selfie. Let's kind of like."
She was mopey?
I'm like, "It's gonna be
Day
good.
one.
It's gonna be okay." No,
5 minutes there.
No, because she doesn't like the unknown. She has to know every
Like a mom?
at 13:05 o'clock, and it is military time, Darnella, because she's militant. Okay, it is military time.
You just keep punching
At
down.
13:05, okay, standard time. She wants to know, well, why are we doing this? Why are we,
Yeah.
well, let's take it all in.
Yeah.
Take a breath. Feel all the halogens on your skin. Like,
Yeah.
take it all in. Like, enjoy the moment, right?
That's like
And
high stress stroke.
I was trying to get her into that.
Yeah.
But she just was like, and what about this? And what about that? What about this? And I'm going to admit this on camera. We snuck in alcohol.
Oh, not you guys.
I know, shocker,
Oh,
right? I
what?
mean, listen, everybody. If you have a stroller, they're sneaking in alcohol.
Hey,
That's all
let
I'm
me tell
gonna
you
say.
something. That's not the only thing he snuck over there.
That's true. That's true.
Let's be honest.
It fell out of my butt one time. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. That's a first. That's a first. Unfortunately, I didn't bring up the alcohol. I didn't want to bring up the alcohol because that was not a 1st. We always bring alcohol.
Uh-huh.
However, there is a particular way that I do it that will always, and it'll never get caught.
Okay, I'm going to have to cut this.
Yeah, I can't tell you how I do it, but I call it the ET effect, hidden in plain sight, and that's all I'm going to say. Well, of course, I tell this to her, and she goes, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? And then, of course, I pull out the alcohol, and she goes, why are you pulling it out? And I'm like, okay, settle down. Like, don't bring attention to it. Just let it be. Let it go. Oh, I'm getting yelled at.
Right away.
Yelled at. Right? And she's over there like, how dramatic.
Always.
She's
always.
so dramatic. I fucking love her, but she is drama. Oh my God. Fame, if it were alive today, would have nothing on her. Like she would have easily.
She would
have
over.
gotten in as the dance teacher.
Yikes.
I know. So we're in line, we're in security, and of course, I do my thing, whatever. And of course, she's hamming it up for security also. And we pass through with the alcohol. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you just did that. Right? I'm like, stop. It's going to be fine. It's fine. Right? So now comes the locker debacle. And I said, well, I like to get my locker outside in the middle because we're going to park hop and go back and forth. And it's always easier because we get to eat. And she's like, well, you don't want to eat inside? And I'm like, I don't I don't want to explain all of this. It's like that was a little draining to me to have to explain every single thing instead of just letting her trust me.
Yeah.
That I got it. It's going to be amazing. And like everybody else, once she experienced the amazing lunch, she was like, I really like it here.
Oh my God, Dan, thank you.
Yeah, she's like, and because that is the
Daniel.
only place in Disney where I get the locker is where
Yeah.
they have jumbo lockers. They don't have the jumbo locker like that anywhere else. Because of course I had my cooler, and what does she say? Is that going to fit? That doesn't look like it's going to fit. Are you sure it's going to fit? I'm like, do you know how many times I brought this cooler to Disneyland? You know, but it's like, again, I have to explain myself. It's like, just let me
show you what's up.
Show you
Yeah.
how amazing this can be, right? Okay, I'm just saying, right? And you're like, I'm not trying to attack you. Come on, we got to get on the same page. And then we got to the front gate. We go through, and we took a picture, and I just improv. Like, let me pick you up, right? But of course, she's so reserved. I have to show you this photo. So Darnella and I have known each other since the 90s, but when she got close to me and took the picture, it was like we were like eighth distant cousins of like, it was just so like.
She's like, hi.
And I'm going to show you the photo, and you can decide yourself. Because it looked like they just said, okay, the two of you get together. And she was like, okay, right?
Like you didn't know her?
I didn't even know her. But I knew her. So I was like, oh my God. It's a really funny photo. The photos are funny. I love them.
Uh-huh.
I think they're hilarious. She may go, damn you, Daniel. But that's the point of doing the show. It was my experience. It was my first time with her at Disneyland. And I wanted to show her like all the ins and outs, even the best place to use the restroom. So I have little secrets. You have those secrets when you go quite often, right?
You know your little places, where to drop things off,
Oh my
where
God.
people aren't going to be. Yeah.
Correct. And then she was hell-bent on buying the Dirty Lightning Pass.
Okay.
Because in her mind, she said, well, I get all the photos. And I was like, yeah, but why are you going to spend $30 to get photos when it was already like getting late in the afternoon and we've been going back and forth because I get a discount if we get the Lightning Lane, right?
Yeah.
When you're a season pass holder, you get a discount. So it would have been lucrative. It would have been fine. However, I know that it was so busy because of spring break that by the time we would have signed on to it, we didn't get there till almost 10.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had time. You would have been behind.
The first ride to get on the Lightning Lane would have been like 6 p.m.
Yep.
And then at that point, why are you paying all that money? But I couldn't quite communicate that to her. She was just so hell-bent on, but I'll get photos, right? And I'm like, but I get photos too.
Yeah.
And then to prove it to her, we took a photo, and when they came to her, they had a watermark across them.
But when they came
Right?
to you, they
when
did
came
not.
to me, I did not have a watermark. But then still, even she was like, well, how will I get them? I'm like, let me show you. So I downloaded it and I sent it to her, and she was like, but I want them all. And I'm like, you can have them all. I will give you whatever you want, right? We just have to link up our tickets.
Oh, she's going to be fun when she gets older.
Oh my
When
God.
she gets a cane and a wheelchair and all that good jazz.
I mean, let me tell you, I absolutely adore her, and every moment was just pure gold.
you guys are going to be fun in the old folks'
Oh
home.
my God.
Daniel, are you awake? Daniel, it's breakfast time. Daniel, it's time for our morning walk.
Wait, I think my favorite part is every 5 minutes she's doing this.
Always worried about her looks.
And I'm like, that is really aggressive. She's laughing. We're laughing in line. We were guffawing. And that's the one thing that I do love about Darnella is that at least when we're together, we really do.
Yeah.
We crack each other up
yeah.
because the shit that comes out of both of our mouths is so quick and it's so fast.
Oh, yeah.
And we were judging everybody, right? Because we wouldn't have to say any words. It would just be like, yeah.
You're that good of friends, huh?
Yeah, that we know, and like you know who you're making fun of,
yeah,
right? For lack of a better
absolutely.
way to say it, we were making fun of people.
Yeah, we don't judge here, though.
We
Not
don't.
on this show.
Only
But
at
outside
Disneyland.
our lives, we definitely judge you.
Oh my God! So it was a fun-filled day. Now, as a side note, for the first timers in my life,
Was that your last time?
no, we'll go again. But I had gone to the hockey game the night before.
Yeah.
So I got home from hockey because they went into overtime, and it was already well after midnight. And then I had to be up to make the breakfast so that it was warm and friendly.
Dude. No wonder you got sick.
I got up at 5:45. I was tired.
Yeah.
And
then you were there all day at Disney, huh?
And we were there all freaking day. We walked over 20,000 steps. And even she goes, my dogs are barking. I go, me too. Like, my feet were sore the next day. And then I had to get up the next morning because that was Easter weekend, right? Then I had to get up next morning, and I had 3 orders of my Rice Krispies to make.
Yeah.
And I had to fill those orders, and I still hadn't purchased the ingredients. So I got up at 7. I went to my local here or there. I pinged around. And then it was Easter, so I was supposed to make pie crusts for Auntie Susie for Easter. And I'm like,
quiche?
I'm just going to go buy them.
Yeah.
I'm going to cheat and just go buy them, right? And I went to 4 different markets.
Yikes.
Because it's Easter. Who would have thunk? Everyone's making a pie or a quiche of some sort, right? I had to settle for Dirty Marie calendars.
The tariffs.
Because the Strait of Hormel. Poor Strait of Hormel. How will we get our chili? Oh, it's closed.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. So, it was, I'm wrapping it up because it was crazy. I had a very crazy, crazy week. And then come that Monday, I was like, my eyes kind of irritated a little bit. And I'm like, I worked, and then I'm going to go swimming, and I swam, but I got back into actually like really, really not just doing the exercise, but like swimming. And so I swam, and I felt amazing. And I got home that night, I was tired. And I said, did we tape? We were supposed to tape.
We were supposed to. And when I got here, you're like,
yeah. Well, because I woke up and there was shit coming out of my eyes and my nose and my ears. I had a sinus infection.
Yep.
So unfortunately, I was down for the count, right? And I should just show the photo.
No.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
I had like these horrible, like they were all the way down here. There was so much fluid in both of my eyes. It's still here a little bit. But even the hood here was all full of fluid and it was hanging down. And I'm like, oh my God. I got a glimpse of what I would look like probably when I'm older. And in that moment, I was like, want to just stick pins in my eyes. It was awful. It was so awful.
All Botox.
Oh my God! I need every type of tox you can give me. But I have digressed immensely.
Oh yeah.
It was all about first time experiences, and Disneyland. Disneyland was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Yeah.
We did not get to see fireworks, unfortunately, because it was windy. The Dirty Santa Ana's
they
kicked
closed
up,
them down, huh? Yeah.
and they didn't do it.
Yep.
So we went on Space Mountain instead. And
no World of Color?
No, because why didn't we go? I think she saw that already. We tried to do things that she'd never done before. Yeah, we were a lot of first time experiences.
Oh, okay.
So, and at the end, I will say triumphantly, she enjoyed the locker space, and she enjoyed the food picnic area. And she enjoyed the food that was brought in. And yes, we did partake in the DCA food and wine thing, but God, it's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so, like, I don't even know who creates their food, because you can get like a Stouffer's pizza for better tasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so mean. I shouldn't say things like that.
No,
about
it's
Disney,
pretty on par with some
it's
of
just
it.
because now that they know they can make money off of it, it's just cookie cutter.
Yeah,
it's always a macaroon. It's always a bowl of some sort. There's always a rice. There's always a pasta, and they just change the proteins out.
Yep.
And if it's the Chinese New Year, then it's going to be teriyaki
or pork.
Yeah, and if it's going to be food and wine festival, it's like truffle.
Yep.
But it's the same thing.
Yep.
Like nothing is new, and I want to be surprised again. I think for me, I'm really in a first time, lots of firsts tonight. I may not continue my pass.
Turning our backs on Disney, huh?
It's not much on my back. It's just like, it's like I said, it's like they really need a overhaul. Excuse me.
I was like,
my
what?
dyslexia kicked
You had
in.
a stroke.
Did you like that? My dyslexia. Yeah.
Jaw starts going.
I was thinking of the nude beach haulover in Miami. Oops, excuse me. It needs an overhaul.
Yeah.
There needs to be someone to come in and re-spark the imagination.
That's the problem.
It's all cookie cutter now. And, when you're charging $11 for a piece of churro toffee, which for $12, I could make you a sheet pan.
Yeah.
And you're buying one small square, and it's a super easy recipe.
Yeah.
You can duplicate everything. Nothing, I don't feel anymore. Like before Disney, you're like, oh my God, this is so great. I can only get this at Disney. I can only get, these particular items at Disneyland. And it's not like that anymore. You can, everyone's duplicating things nowadays. It's gone is that luster of the magic.
Yeah, the exclusiveness.
Yeah.
The only thing I like there is at Pim's Kitchen, I like that big candy bar. That thing is my favorite thing.
And for a while, they took it off the menu.
Yeah.
Like, stupid.
Yep.
Like,
that's my favorite thing.
Why would you take that off the menu? That is, and it's like a brownie. I will admit to you, though, but that thing is deadly. Yeah. So I had a ceramic knife, and I put mine in the refrigerator, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to cut a piece, right? Because it's so big. It broke my ceramic knife. Like, when I put it inside and I pulled it out, there was a big chunk of the knife missing. Ceramic knife, which is a very, very sharp knife, right? Yep. It was embedded in the chocolate. And I was like, oh, my God. That can't be good for you.
I mean, I ate it one time. I was just sitting there. I was just chomping on the whole thing. And when I was done, I was like, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I could just feel it. Like, it was so much sugar. It's so bad for you.
I think the part of it that, like, as we go into this Disney conversation, I think because I know better, because when you go to Orlando, their Food and Wine Festival it's oh my God, it's so different.
Well, why do you think that is, though? Like, why would it be better over there but shittier over here, especially when California was the first?
I'm probably going to say...
More tourists?
No, I'm probably going to say because maybe there's not enough space in terms of like a culinary kitchen. Maybe they don't have this huge facility to... like a lab to create things. And maybe Orlando has that.
Interesting.
Because the Orlando, for like in the German like Food and Wine, they had like a bratwurst. And it was like amazing with pretzel and this like grain mustard. Like,
you mean Oktoberfest?
I would never see grain mustard at Disneyland.
Yeah. No.
You don't see any of that kind of stuff.
Unless you're sitting down at the restaurant.
Even the Mexican, there was taquitos, and they were delicious. They tasted spicy. There was flavor. The margaritas in Orlando were amazing. And then they had this really random thing. It was like a peanut butter and jelly, I don't know what, pretzel. And I'm like, oh, it's going to be gross. And it was amazing.
Oh, okay. It was good.
It was actually really good. And so then you come here, and you're like, the most exciting thing from this Food and Wine Festival is the macaroon that tastes like a Snicker, but that's a three-peat.
Yeah,
this is the third season that they brought that back because it is so popular. Hold on 1 second. Is it raining?
I felt that too.
Oh, yeah, it's raining.
Should we kill it?
Shit, we probably should kill it. Okay, so, well, listen, we probably could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about all these firsts, but we have a lot of firsts today. So it's starting to rain here in Montecito. So before we get electrocuted, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. We had more stories, but they'll have to be for next week. So I hope you enjoyed the time with us today. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, tell all your friends. Be nice.
Bye.